Just wanted to come and talk to you a little bit today about budgeting. I've talked to a couple women about this, and everybody has a different way that they budget. Everybody has a different concept of what works best for them. So I'll tell you what works best for me. This might work for you. It may not. If not, it's okay. For me, I use a spreadsheet. I am still old school, and it tabulates everything that I need in all my different sections. And I divide my spreadsheet up by pay period. So for example, some of my sections are tithes and offering, savings, healthcare for me and Bryce, school expenses for Bryce, that's lunches, when I buy the yearbook, when he was in extended day after school, that went in that account. All my utilities has an account, cell phone, auto has an account, and that deals with anything dealing with my car. So gas, car washes, maintenance, car note, all of that goes in there. And then I have a yard man, so the yard man has a section. All of those things have sections. When I was going into an office, I had a work section, and that was, hey, do I need to buy a suit? Do I need to buy some more shoes? Do I need a work bag? All those went into sections, and your sections are up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with. I play with my sections each month, each pay period, because sometimes I'm thinking, I've got an extra expense coming up, can I handle it? What do I need to do? That's what I do with my spreadsheet, and I've been doing it well over 10 years, and it has worked perfectly for me. Another thing that I do, and I've been doing this for quite a few years as well, and people laugh at me, but I have multiple accounts within my bank account. So I have a bills account and a debit card for my bills. That is anything that is a standard bill on my spreadsheet. Anything that is a bill comes out of the bills account. Then I have a miscellaneous fun account and a debit card for that. And I literally label my debit cards. One says bills, one says miscellaneous/fun. And I've even been at Starbucks, because I love Starbucks. And the guy asked me, he says, what is on your card? I said, it says fun. And he said, well, what does that mean? I said, this is fun for me. This is miscellaneous. When this account has no money in it, you won't see me for a while. And that is my rule. Every pay period, I have money deposited into the fun account, and when I get low, there's no more eating out for me. So that's how I've managed it. Some other things that I take out of the fun account and I use that expense for are just extra stuff. Like if I want a new purse, or if Bryce wants a new Nerf gun, that's not a bill. That's not a necessity. That is fun, and it comes out of the fun account. Just anything like that that isn't a regular bill, and that helps keep me on track. I also have multiple savings accounts. I have an emergency fund saving account. And ladies, if you're newly single, it may take you a while to build up that emergency fund, and that's okay. Take as long as you need to build it up. Just try to have one. You never know when you need it. When I was furloughed back in April, I think I was furloughed, I used my emergency fund. It was an emergency. I had to pay bills. So I had to live. So you determine how much you're comfortable with in your emergency fund account and just build it up over time. It took me a few years to build it up, and I thank God I had it because I used it. I also have just a general savings account called What I Want. It's the What I Want account, and it is just that. It's what do I want. If I'm planning a vacation, I start putting money in that savings account because I don't want to put it on a credit card. I don't want to take it from my bills, so it goes into that account. A few years ago, when I was looking to purchase a vehicle, I went to the dealership. I said, how much does this vehicle cost on a monthly basis? And we worked it all out. He said, are you ready to buy? I said, no, I'll be back in 6 months. I went home and I started adding to the What I Want savings account to see if I could afford the new car note. So I had my old amount that I was paying, and I just said, okay, this would be the additional amount I'd have to pay. Let me put it over into this savings account each month to see if I can afford it. If I ever had to dip into that account, that meant that I couldn't afford the new car. That's how I test myself to see if I am able to afford something new. That may not be for everybody. Sometimes it's a lot more work, and sometimes it could be like, dang it, I can't afford this right now because I don't have the funds. And I've had those eye-opening moments, but I'm also thankful for those moments because I didn't put myself in a financial strain. So yes, I did get the car. It took me a little longer than I wanted, but I got what I wanted, and it did not hurt me financially at all because I was strategic about it. I also have different accounts. Like I said, Bryce has a savings account for him. He's very excited to look into his account and see how much money he has, which for an 8-year-old, that could be like $100. But I do transfer money in there for him, and we talk about what it means to save and what we're going to do with his money. So those are just some things that I do to keep myself on track budgeting wise. I hope it helped. If it was too complicated for people, don't worry. It took me a while to get there, but I absolutely love the way that I budget now. I really hope it helps somebody. See you next week.